There were many problems after the Japanese occupation. One main problem was housing. At that time, many people were living in slums or overcrowded shop houses. The British set up Singapore Improvement Trust to manage the problem. However, it didn't work out.
After PAP took over the government in 1959, it tried to solve the problem by introducing HDB. The HDB's main focus was to provide proper and affordable housing for everyone. Hence, rents were as cheap as $20 a month.
In the 1970s, HDB carved out new towns to meet the growing demand of HDB flats. Toa Payoh was a pioneer new town designed with many amenities, making it easier for people.
In the 1980s, about 85% of the population lived in HDB homes, and towns evolved into vibrant hubs of activity. In the 1990s, HDB focused on creating quality living environments and building identities for precincts and neighborhoods.
A key emphasis was to rejuvenate older estates and bring them to the standards of newer towns. Programs such as lift upgrading and house improvement program were introduced.
The Pinnacle at Duxton is HDB's first 50-story development, combining stylish designs with environmentally friendly features. The Remarking Our Heartland programmer aims to transform our HDB towns with exciting new concepts to build an enduring home for all.
HDB has had a major impact on Singapore over the years. PAP focused on developing a home ownership society to foster feelings of commitment and loyalty to Singapore. HDB built 54,430 flats in 5 years for low-income families, approximately 21,000 in the first 3 years. When the Bukit Ho Swee fire broke out on the 25th of May 1961, it resulted in 16,000 people becoming homeless. HDB swiftly reacted by building flats for the homeless within 9 months. The earnestness shown by the HDB and their efficiency won the hearts of countless Singaporeans. The home ownership scheme was initiated in 1964 to help Singaporeans to own HDB flats. Due to this, Singapore now boasts a 90% home ownership rate. CPF was introduced in 1955 to help more Singaporeans become homeowners. The government allowed the use of Central Provident Fund savings for payment and monthly installments. This made home ownership highly affordable and attractive. Racial equality was the main focus of the government back then. In 1989, the Ethnic Integration Policy was introduced to promote racial integration and harmony. It includes people of different races in the same neighborhood by giving a specific quota for each block and public housing estate. Compared to other countries such as Brazil or Kenya, HDB provided quality housing which was affordable to all, regardless of income group. The lives of the homeless and slum dwellers were transformed after HDB was introduced. HDB built enough HDB flats to accommodate the growing population with amenities and facilities to serve all the people. Many facilities were built, and these helped boost inclusiveness of HDB flats as it gave a strong sense of belonging to those who lived in the area. However, HDB also faced many obstacles, including the Utusan Melayu spreading lies about them. According to the Malay newspaper, the Chinese majority were transferred to the HDB flats first because they were favoured, when in fact they were just closer to them. Being defamed wasn't the only problem they faced. Slum dwellers and villagers couldn't be moved fast enough as HDB flats couldn't meet the demand. The consequences of HDB remind us of the issues we face currently. HDB really transformed our lives. Now, every Singaporean has a home, something that not everyone in the world has.
The accomplishment of HDB has also brought attention to existing issues around the world.
A current issue is worldwide housing shortage, which is sometimes caused because of the lack of quality housing.
This is caused when the demand of housing exceeds the supply, or in other words, the speed at which houses can be built.
Due to this, the homeless tend to set up slum settlements on unused land, which puts them in a great deal of danger. The fact that poor, flammable materials are used for construction of slums, there is a high risk of them catching fire and spreading rapidly, especially if the slums are built near roads, railways, and runways.
Slums also lack proper sanitation, and most slum dwellers are infected with diseases such as dysentery and cholera. Developing cities such as Sao Paulo tried to implement Project Singapura, or IN, a public housing project inspired by HDB. However, it proved to be unsuccessful. Currently, HDB is trying to rejuvenate older estates like Toa Payoh and Bishan, improve newer estates like Punggol, and develop new towns. Tengah is the newest town to be built by HDB. It is dubbed the forest town as greenery will be woven through the town. It is also a car-light town with many bicycle paths to encourage residents to navigate through the town by cycling. The completion of HDB flats has also brought attention to schemes that meet the issues of different groups of house owners. One example is the increase in built-to-order flats for single from 30% to 50%.
HDB towns are also linked to the transport hubs, hence making it easier for people to commute.
Due to the global financial crisis in 2008, the cost of buying a house increased by 50% from mid-2009 to mid-2013. As such, cooling measures were implemented to stabilize the cost of housing. Known for its colorful exterior, the colored flats of Rochester Centre gave a sense of belonging to those who lived there. Moreover, there were countless shops around the HDB flats, making it convenient for homeowners to shop and eat.
Back then, people had mixed feelings about moving into the HDB flat. While some weren't bothered, others were unwilling to comply as they would lose their business and even like the way of living. In conclusion, we can say HDB transformed people's lives from the 1960s to the present.